Yo, listen close because this story is cold and scary. This is part 4. She didn't laugh. The house stood alone at the end of a dirt road surrounded by dead pines that whispered whenever the wind shifted. Inside, everything smelled faintly of cedar and mildew. Dust floated through shafts of afternoon light. There were no family photographs, no forgotten furniture. No signs anyone had ever lived there, except for pale rectangles on the wallpaper where frames once hung. It felt less abandoned than emptied, as though someone had carefully erased a life. The first night, I dreamed about footsteps, slow, measured, circling the outside of the bedroom. Crunch, 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 every few seconds. When I woke, the sound continued. My heart hammered. I held my breath. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The footsteps stopped directly outside the window. I stared into the darkness. Nothing stared back. Morning revealed only fallen pine cones. Animals, I told myself. The explanation felt sufficient. For a while, I began unpacking. Books first, kitchen supplies, clothes. The ordinary rituals of convincing a building it was becoming a home. While arranging dishes, I found a small door hidden behind the pantry shelves. Not locked, just painted shut. Inside was an empty compartment, barely large enough for a child to crawl into. The walls inside were covered with tiny scratches, hundreds of them. Veriparallel, as if someone had counted the days. I didn't tell anyone, because scratches don't mean anything. People scratch wood, children scratch walls, animals scratch doors. Everything has an explanation if you stop looking after finding the first one. The radio refused to work. It produced only static. Except every evening at exactly 8:17. Then a man's voice would whisper something, too distorted to understand. Always the same duration, 23 seconds. Then static again. I recorded it, played it backward, slowed it down. Nothing, just fragments. Don't listen. Below. I convinced myself my brain was inventing words. Brains are good at that, finding patterns, creating faces in clouds, warnings in noise. The headaches returned.